Today, we're going to take the power steering pump out of Molly and start on that manual rack conversion. Check it out. Hey, I'm going to try to get this manual steering rack put in Molly. Goal for today is just to get it jacked up on jack stands, try to get the rack off, power steering pump, all that fun stuff. And key the time lapse. Alright, so I got the belt off, and that's kind of why I had to take that fan off, because I had to get the belt off. And like I said, you could probably finagle it up and around, but with that big old shroud on there, it's really hard. So that's it. I'm going to clean this fan up and stuff. That looks pretty filthy. I think it's okay. It works. I mean, it's not loose. The clutch works fine on it. Alright, step one is done. Now this gives us access to the power steering pump. Alright, all the bolts out. I had to take that plate out, but now it's free. It'll come right out. Whoop, whoop. Alright, the pump is out. So much room now. Now I got this big thing. Alright, now I can see, well, really nothing, actually. Just a lot of messy shit. Alright, it's day 2. Yesterday, when we left off, I had removed the power steering pump, and I had to take this bracket off and the fan shroud to get to the power steering pump. I left the lines dangling underneath, and unfortunately I've got power steering fluid all over the place, so I'm gonna have to get some sort of absorbent compound to pick all that crap up. This morning I'm gonna try to get the steering shaft removed. That's gonna be difficult, and then we'll take the rack out. Let's get to it. Alright, there's no way I'm going to get that rag joint off by myself, because the nut is just spinning on that bolt. So I'm going to try to just take off the rack and just slip it all out. I don't know if it's going to fit or not. I don't have a choice.
Alright, I'm a sweaty mess. After much finagling, it's out. This is the intermediate shaft. It seems to be in okay shape. I'm going to clean it up, paint it, all that fun stuff, put some rust correction. We got to cut this end off, and that's where we're going to put on our U-joint. Alright, let's be honest here, guys. I'm not a mechanic, so this is not the easiest thing in the world to do because I think I did it in the wrong order. But either way, it's coming out, and that's what's important. Okay, let me, I gotta take a break, I'm hot. Crazy. Okay, so here's what's going on. The rack that I got is the eBay seller, who's the same guy that sent it in a box. It was all mangled and whatever. That pissed me off. Anyway, the rack was supposed to be for an '89 Mustang. And I measured it, and it's 16 inches from mount to mount. The old one was 15 and a half, so that doesn't fit. But Doug Yergin from North Texas Fox Body Club mentioned that if you have the offset bushings, which I do, you can cut them and make it work, and it doesn't affect anything. It doesn't correct bump steer, which is really the purpose of these, but I don't think my car is low enough yet, and I'm also going to get bump steer kit anyways at some point, so I'm okay with this. This part goes onto the manual rack, and then this part goes onto the intermediate steering shaft, which is this guy here. What it has is it has a set screw on the side, but it also has one that goes all the way through to make sure it's not going to come out, right? So what I did is I took Doug's idea, but then I modified it. I'm going to sand down one side, I guess, but I went ahead and drilled a hole all the way through. So what that allows me to do is 2 points of attachment. So this will keep it from rotating, and this is going to go all the way through, and then I guess I'll Loctite it. That should work. Well, then it's got these nuts on here too, so it can't back out. So that's the plan, and it should work. I hope this is long enough. Alright, so there's the steering shaft. I gotta tighten that down, and it's going it's seated in there. It's more than enough thread, so I gotta cinch that down. Start putting this bitch back together. tightened up the outer tie rods, buttoned up a couple things. It should be good enough to go around the block and then take it to an alignment shop. Hopefully we'll do that tomorrow. Let's take it for a ride. Oh, all right. Let's see how she does. Steering is definitely harder. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, she's tight. Alright guys, that's a wrap. So, just gotta probably find a better ordering of removing the parts, putting them back on than I did. Other than that, it's pretty easy, pretty straightforward, and pretty cheap. I think I'm less than $200 in the whole deal. So, not a bad little modification there. I'm not gonna lie to you though, it's hard to turn the wheel when you're not going very fast. Obviously it's manual rack, and I got 9.5 inch tires on the front, so you gotta put a little bit of elbow grease in it to turn the wheel. Other than that, it's really good road feel. I gotta get an alignment, but yeah, I enjoy it so far. Good mod. So on to the next one. Dead. Gurgling. Yeah. Gut shot. Gut shot.